So today I'm going to be recreating a recipe or thing that I saw on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. And Guy Fieri is obviously hilarious and he's the best. And he found this restaurant that serves a vegan Crunchwrap Supreme, which is unheard of. I always used to eat Crunchwrap Supremes in college when I was drunk in the middle of the night at Taco Bell with all my friends. And now that I'm vegan, I have been dying to find a recipe that recreates that, and this one does the job. It is so good and it tastes just like the real thing, and it's vegan. It uses a vegan queso cheese made out of cashews, which is great, and then there's also an oat cheddar-like cheese, which sounds strange, but it's actually really good, and we put it on so many things, so I highly recommend it. So I'm just going to be showing you guys how to assemble this. I already made it a couple days ago, so I've had some practice, and now I'm just going to be kind of walking you guys through step by step, and then I'll link the recipe in the notes below. Okay, so first we're going to start with some rice. You can really use any kind of rice. We like white rice in this house, so I'm going to be using this extra long grain rice. We'll cook about 3 cups of this because, like I said, we eat a ton of rice. So, yeah, 3 cups of white rice. Okay, so rice is cooking in here. Shut up. You're going to brown it for about 5 minutes. This just kind of gets the rice simmering and gives it a little crispier texture. Okay, so next we're gonna put in a little bit of garlic, and then we have, not the cake, we have these crushed tomatoes. You can use crushed tomatoes or just tomato puree, and I put in about 1/4 cup of that. So we're gonna put in a little bit of cilantro, and then we have onions here for later. And then also a dash of cumin from Trader Joe's, which is the best. And then a little bit of salt and pepper. Okay, so once you have all of the ingredients aside from the water in here, you will obviously add the water. And then once all the water's been added, you give it another stir, make sure everything's combined, and then let it simmer on low heat for 20 minutes covered. The crispy tostada things, you can either use pre-bought ones. We didn't choose that route because we had corn tortillas and might as well make them crispy ourselves. So you'll take 2 corn tortillas, and you can either spray them with the cooking spray if you have it, or you can brush it with a little brush and some olive oil or coconut oil or whatever oil you have lying around the house. And then we will broil this in the oven for about 10 minutes max, 10 minutes max. You just kind of got to keep an eye on it to see, make sure it doesn't burn. And basically the goal is to achieve a crispy texture, just like a tostada.
Show us how.
Now that the oven is preheated, I'm gonna throw these under the broiler. So it's at 500, but you could really just put it on broil and it'll be fine. So put them on a top rack so that they get as crispy as possible, and then just keep an eye on them for like the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so I walked away from the oven for too long and smoked up the entire house. I know how to cook, I swear, but this is what happened. It is completely charred. So we're gonna try that again, and hopefully it won't be completely black this time. So for the tortillas, you're gonna wanna use something extra grande like these. 10 inches is good. If you can get something bigger, even better.
Size matters.
Size does matter because you want everything to fit within your Crunchwrap. Okay, so the recipe calls for chili. Last time we used refried black beans, which worked really well. This time we're gonna try using Amy's organic chili. This stuff's good, I've had it before. So we'll see what it's like in the Crunchwrap Supreme. We'll start by putting a dollop or more than a dollop in the center of the tortilla. You wanna make a circle that's, I don't know what size, but like slightly smaller than the corn tortilla / tostada that you're gonna put in the middle. This will be your base. So that goes there. This is the most important part. And if you fill your tortilla too much, it will not work. So, we'll see how this goes. So you want to fold in one side. I can already tell this might be too big. So one side, and then you want to work your way in a circle so that you achieve that, you know, the look that the Crunchwrap Supreme has. So you go this side, and then kind of hold the prior fold with your finger. So make it as tight as you can. This might actually work. It's okay if it rips a little bit. Yeah, this one is far too full. Okay, solution. If it's too full, cover it with a second tortilla. Carefully hold the fold and then carefully flip it over. If you're worried about the carbs, don't worry about the carbs. Carbs are good for you. This way you get a double Crunchwrap Supreme. Yeah. So, and then when you put it down in the panini press, you want to put the fold side down. Obviously I have two folds, but this one's out, so this one goes down.
Oh.
Okay. And then you'll put that in there for about, I said 10 minutes for the tortillas. Don't do 10 minutes. Check on it after 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the first one, the double tortilla, which I'm gonna take off right now because it's looking pretty darn good. This is, wow, that's the fold side. It's like it's not even there. Okay, let's see what we have. Vegan Crunchwrap Supreme. Wow, really not bad. So if you like this video, make sure to like it, subscribe, and then leave in the comments below what recipes you want to see next time. Hopefully I'll be doing at least one of these a week. I'll be doing literally anything from tacos to crunch wraps to baked goods. So just keep me posted on what you want to see. And yeah, just stay tuned. And hopefully next time I won't burn the house down.